Mother tongue must be the medium of instruction in schools, says Jammu and Kashmir National Conference President. Sanpada School cancels offline classes after intervention of Navi Mumbai Civic Body. Puducherry schools to remain shut today for students of classes 1 to 9. UP primary schools gear up to welcome children. Children in Malkangiri village take responsibility to repair road to school. Chennai schools question paper terms protesting farmers as violent maniacs. Schools and colleges in Maharashtra shut till February 28th. Night curfew returns in Pune. Hyderabad's Hogwarts, India's only magic school, welcomes students. Punjab school timings to change from February 22nd. Delhi government grants 1 month relaxation for nursery admission. CISCE likely to become an international board. Karnataka fee cut protest. No classes to be held in several schools tomorrow. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: Mother tongue is the underlying component of one's culture and identity, and every effort should be made to protect the linguistic diversity of Jammu and Kashmir, said the National Conference President Farooq Abdullah on Saturday. In his message on the eve of International Mother Language Day, Abdullah said the mother tongue must be the medium of instruction in schools, especially at the formative stages. Ahead of the International Mother Language Day, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu wrote to members of Parliament urging them to contribute towards the promotion of Indian languages. He described the first learned and spoken mother tongue as the soul of life and made a passionate appeal to all MPs in a 3-page letter. The Rajya Sabha chairman elaborated on the importance of strong foundational skills in the first language in the initial years of informal learning at home, where education begins. A private school in Sanpada cancelled its offline classes on Saturday after the intervention of the Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation approached the school seeking withdrawal of its decision to start offline classes and examinations for class 9 and 10. Parents claimed that it was not possible for the students to reach with no transport available, along with other difficulties. While some of the parents reached out to the school via email, some tried meeting the principal on Saturday with no response from the administration. After various complaints, the NMMC Education Department contacted the principal of the school and informed that they are not allowed to conduct physical classes. After the NMMC intervened on Saturday, the school sent a message to the parents stating that the physical classes have been cancelled. However, there was still no clarity about the exams. All private and government schools will remain shut for students of classes 1 to 9 on February 22nd due to heavy rainfall, said the Puducherry Education Department. According to the India Meteorological Department, that is the IMD, rain and thunderstorm were observed from 8:30 am to 5:30 pm on Saturday at a few places in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Karaikal. Isolated thunderstorm and lightning very likely over Puducherry during the next 24 hours, said IMD in its daily weather bulletin today. Primary government schools in Uttar Pradesh are gearing up to welcome children from March 1st after Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath ordered the reopening of schools for classes 1 to 5. Preparations are going on in full swing to decorate schools with colourful balloons, flowers and festoons to welcome students on the first day of the reopening of the schools following a year-long break due to the pandemic. The Basic Education Department has directed all schools to create an environment that would encourage students to return to classes. Students who have been away from school for about a year and have been attending online classes during this period can expect many surprises when they revisit their schools. The students will be given corona vaccine shots as well. The schools are also making arrangements for providing safe running drinking water for children. The schools have also been directed to install submersive pumps for the purpose. Last week, a group of students from a village in Odisha's Malkangiri district took it upon themselves to repair a road leading to their school. The children, mostly upper primary students of the Talakata government school, picked up shovels, heaved plastic tubs with soil and gravel onto their shoulders, and toiled all day to fill in the potholes on the nearly 2-kilometer stretch from their village Padalput to Majiguda village in Korakonda block of the district. Bhima Barse, Sarpanch of Patrel Gram Panchayat, said, "Villagers in Padalput use this road to commute to other villages, and children use it to get to their school in Talakata. Ever since I took charge as Sarpanch 3 years ago, we had been including the construction of this road under our annual action plan, but the administration never approved it. They would cite some reason or the other." A popular CBSE school in Chennai has landed in a controversy after a question paper referred to the farmers who protested against the farm laws during the Republic Day tractor rally as miscreants and violent maniacs. These politically charged descriptions were part of a question in a Class 10 revision exam paper. The question paper was given to the students at DAV Boys School in Chennai. The question also asked students to suggest a few measures to thwart such violent maniacs who act under external instigation. Due to a sudden spike in COVID-19 cases, the Uddhav Thackeray-led Maharashtra government on Sunday imposed a fresh night curfew in Pune. From 11 p.m. to 6 a.m., no public movement will be allowed except for those involved in essential services in view of rising COVID-19 cases. All set to open doors to a fresh batch this month is Hyderabad's own Hogwarts. Soon, 20 students will walk into a cramped corner room at the Poti Sriramulu Telugu University and leave 120 days later with a diploma in magic, the only such course offered across India. Started in 2014, this short course, complete with a syllabus, semester exams comprising theory and practical, and a stamped university certificate at the end of it, has found takers both within and outside Telangana. The timings of government, aided and private schools in Punjab will change from February 22nd, State Education Minister Vijay Inder Singla said on Friday. In a statement issued by the Education Department, Singla said from Monday onwards, primary schools will function from 9 am to 3 pm and middle, high and senior secondary schools from 9 am to 3:20 pm. He said before the reopening of schools, classes were being conducted online through various means which minimized physical interaction between the teachers and students. Pre-board examinations are being held in the schools and special focus will be given on students after reviewing their performance. Now with the change in school timings, students and teachers will get an extra hour for final revisions which will help them excel in exams. The Delhi government has directed schools to grant a 30-day relaxation to students in the age criteria for nursery admissions. The Directorate of Education, in a letter to schools, said it has reiterated that age relaxation of up to 30 days may be granted at the level of the heads of the school in both the minimum and maximum age limit. Therefore, any parent seeking age relaxation in respect of their ward may approach the school principal through a manual application for his or her consideration. The nursery admissions began on February 18th and the application window will close on March 4th. The first list of selected candidates will be released on March 20th. The Council for Indian School Certificate Examinations may become an international board soon. Council CEO Gary Arathun revealed at the National Conference of Association of Heads of Anglo-Indian Schools on Saturday. The Council conducts ICSE and ISE examinations in schools affiliated to it. Talks are on between the Council and one of the most popular school education boards in Finland. It is also set to speak to boards in Australia and the UK. Several schools in Karnataka, CBSE, ICSE and international boards will neither hold online nor regular classes on Tuesday as part of a protest to press for the implementation of their demands, including rollback in cap on tuition fee. Many schools plan to engage students on Saturday, that is the 27th of February, to compensate for missed classes or postponed preparatory exams. The protest has been called by various associations, including Management of Independent CBSE Schools Association, Karnataka ICSE Schools Association, Association of Management of Primary and Secondary Schools of Karnataka, and Karnataka Unaided Schools Management Association, amongst others. Teachers and management staff will also go on a protest march from the city railway station to Freedom Park on Tuesday. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theenn.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Signing off, Nitya.